My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is June 9th, 2024. It is 4 a.m. This is video number 3, I believe. I didn't record anything yesterday, so now I'm stacking up on my recording because yesterday I didn't feel like recording at all. So all of my list are packing up and I've add more to it. This one I just add. We're gonna go over it quick, but these are old and I should have recorded them, including these. I should have recorded them since yesterday, but I was too lazy. I don't know. I was at the computer. I just didn't feel like recording, so I didn't record. All right, so we're gonna tackle this. The numbers are the same from video 1 and 2. All right, so let's refresh. If anything changed, 183.28, the same thing. All right, so analytics. So we have the screenshot of it. 3,543 views in the last 48 hours. So let's go on Twitter. This one I just saw and I just respond to it. You see, 3 minutes ago. So let's see here. The nerve. All right. So they have here, by royal decree, King Charles needs Archie and Lilibet Diana to work for shrinking crown since ancient rules gives him full custody of Sussex grandkids. And all of them are minors. Lily just turned what? Is it 2 or 3? I think it's 3. Yeah, I think she's 3. She just turned 3. All right, so there's that here. Grandkids. Okay, King Charles III has full custody of Prince Archie and Princess Elizabeth Diana thanks to an 18th century prerogative. Well, at least they're coming truthful with this, because I've been saying this because this is why they want Harry to bring the kids to the UK. So once he brings the kids to the UK, he's gonna keep them. And then you know what goes in the UK? Everybody complies if the royal family said so. All right, Princess Elizabeth Diana, thanks to an 18th century prerogative, this custom could help the monarchy due to his shrinking roster of senior royals. But wait a second here. All right, even if this is true, then they said that the royal family cannot go on engagement because what's the thing? Election is coming. They don't want to interfere in the election things, so people don't think that they're giving leeway to either party or something like that. The fact they are still 7th and 8th in line to the throne is quite extraordinary. How is that extraordinary? They are blood prince and princess. Oh my God. The fact they are still 7th and 8th in line to the throne is quite extraordinary. It's like it's coming out of the blue or something like that. And you never know, one day they might be called into action. Royal expert Phil Dampier share when highlighting the Sussex kids' possible future with the crown. And I hope Harry is leaving a video recording of however he feels toward the institution for the kids, just in case. All right, so there's me here. Send this to the royal family. This is the link to the child labor law in the US, and I took some screenshot from Google here and that. So there's this here. I underline a couple things, ages and all of that. And there's this Fair Labor Standard Act, child labor rules. I underline all of this. Okay, so this is from the site itself, child labor laws in your state, which is for them is California. And then I look this up and I say here, minors age 16 and 17 to work up to 48 hours a week. Minors age 14 and 15 to work up to 18 hours a week during school sessions and 40 hours a week. Wow, whatever, it continues. Okay, so there's that. You guys go check it. There's the link here. All right, that's in French. Royal decree wouldn't apply to U.S. citizen. They can keep dreaming. There's the laugh here. He can't even look after his own children. Yep, that's it. It's because the Sussexes are the relevant ones. All right, so there's that. All right, let's go to the next tweet. That tweet that I just went over, I just saw it, literally saw it, and then I put it on the list. Next one. All right, so there's this here. The link will be in the description. I don't think I'll be reading it because I've been recording too long. Every revelation about the Washington Post publisher's attempt to stop pieces about his alleged role in the phone hacking scandal gives the impression he's exactly the sort of guy who would have tried to cover up the phone hacking scandal. Helene Olin. Okay, the link will be in the description. Well said. All right, he's about to see an uncontrolled press go buck wild. Okay. In retrospect, an early sign of fishy business emerged after the May story ran in the Post when Max Tenney of Semaphore was... Okay, so I had to look what Semaphore is because I never heard of it before. So there it is here. Semaphore is a news website founded in 2022 by Ben Smith, a former editor-in-chief of BuzzFeed News and media columnist at the New York Times, and Justin B. Smith, the former CEO of Bloomberg Media Group. Okay, so they create their own. Maybe they saw the changes that's happening. I don't know how to take it. If it's former of New York Times, at one point New York Times used to be somewhat of a respected newspaper, but now they're going berserk. They're hiring UK people. So these probably, some, in my humble opinion, I don't know because I just heard of them, probably creating their own branch because they disagree the way those old papers, BuzzFeed and New York Times, are going about it. But anyway, that's just my humble opinion of that. But I didn't know what Semaphore is, so I went to look. All right, so there it is here. When Max Tenney of Semaphore reported that a top editor had instructed other editors not to promote the story in any newsletters. Evidently, Lewis' interference had some effect. Let's see here. Doing what we did violates a core doctrine of American journalism that editors and publishers are not supposed to interfere with their own newsrooms' coverage of issues in which they have a personal conflict of interest. It's really about as basic as it gets. And having crossed that line, Lewis should hand in his resignation as a result, or Post owner Jeff Bezos should fire him. Lewis reportedly said Busby's decision to run the story over his objection was a lapse in judgment, but the lapse was all his. What I'm thinking here, I'm thinking during Beyonce's concert. What's his name? Jeff Bezos. Same group. I think Meghan was there. These people are trying to inch in. Oh my God. The Sussexes are in such a... My God. God, you're the only one who could protect them because... Okay, I'm saying this, I'm seeing beyond whatever. I do not know how anything, I don't even know how to put it to explain to you because the situation that the Sussexes are in, because they are excluding as many people as possible in their circle, but the institution have people everywhere. This is not to say Jeff Bezos is one of those. I'm not saying that. It's just becoming so... People are so connected. You just don't know who's who. That's the thing here. You just don't know who's who. That's the best way I could put it. This is not to suggest anybody, okay, of anything, but the Sussexes are in a very, very tough position because the institution wants to do them dirty. So you don't know who's gonna carry out the firm dirty work. All right, I don't know. It just crossed my mind. That's all. All right. So I read that, and having crossed that line, Lewis should have hand in his resignation as a result, or Post owner Jeff Bezos should fire him. Lewis reportedly said Busby's decision to run the story over his objection was a lapse in judgment, but the lapse was all his. And it's a lapse that casts into doubt the credibility of the entire news operation. What other coverage will Lewis interfere with next? Alright, so there's that. The lapse also reflect elbow on the two white male fellow former Murdoch henchmen, friends Lewis hired to replace Busby. Matt Murray, a former Wall Street Journal executive, is serving as interim editor of the newsroom through the November election when he takes the helm of a new, as yet undefined second newsroom. Robert Wennett, who currently edits a conservative British broadsheet, The Telegraph, will take over the main newsroom after the election, where they hire because they won't tell their friend and boss no when and if he interferes again. Oh my God. As we see these stories unraveling, new things are coming out. If it wasn't for Harry, none of these would be coming over here. I mean, they probably will still try to carry out their nonsense over here, but revealing their nature for others to have a reason to write about them, okay, it has to do with Harry, because all of this, if Harry then continue pursuing them in the UK and them trying to cover it up over here in the US, I guess the journalists in the US will not have some foundation of where to go about it. So this is opening people's eyes a little bit at a time. That's the way that I see it. All this is because Harry continue pushing forward to go after the UK papers. This is the way that I see it, because if Harry had stopped and then bothered doing that, and these people will still be coming over here trying to mess up our papers, which they already done. But maybe that starting to open people's eyes to have a reason to write about them, and then for people to start crying foul for them. Foul, not to hire them, because these people are vile in the UK. Alright, so that's the way that I see it. Alright, I love that this man's behavior is being scrutinized and called out. He lacked integrity. Let's pause this. This is it's a video. I don't want YouTube to black me thinking that I'm even sharing it. It's an ad anyway. I don't even want to show it. Alright, I love that. Okay, I read this. Okay, I love that this man's behavior is being scrutinized and called out. He lacks integrity. I hope they get rid of him and show the world that toxic British media behavior will not be tolerated in an American newsroom. Alright, why did Bezos think it was a good idea to hire someone from Rupert Murdoch's world? This is what I don't know. I really don't know. This is some of the things that were popping up. They're trying to get inch in to Harry and Meghan's circle, and this is why I said Harry and Meghan are in a very tough position. Their network or the tight knit of circle needs to be very, very careful. Alright, there's one comment under it. Let's see here. I said Bezos is in love and is only thinking of one thing, and it's not the post. Okay, so there's that here. Pause this again. There's a response to this. Okay, this behavior will not be tolerated. That's for calling him out. Come on. All right, let's read what's there and then move on. I hope that this pressure continues. We cannot allow the British media model to become our new reality. Okay, who hired this guy? The British media does not have a good reputation. He needs to be packed up ASAP. His contribution to US media will not be good, and we can already see it. And the thing is that they're hoping if Trump get in office, this is the thing, they're waiting for Trump. They're waiting for Trump to get in office, and if Trump get in office, this is just blindness after blindness. They're gonna put a blind eye on everybody. Every reporting that they do is gonna be completely BS. Okay, the same way they're running the UK. Okay, he does have the face of an oily weasel. Whoop will love. Alright, we cancel your subscription, New York Post. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. I didn't read the article, but the link will be in the description for those who wants to read it. Next tweet. Alright, this is Omid who's talking about it as well. Did I put both of them? Will Lewis, the Washington Post. I didn't put that one. Okay. Quote, it's not the first time that Washington Post publisher Will Lewis has engaged in intense effort to head off coverage about him in ways that many US journalists will consider deeply inappropriate. Alright, so there's that here. This invasion of UK press executives and journalists does not bode well for freedom of the press. Is there also a US behind the scenes attack on Prince Harry and the works? I mean, it's the same group. The GOP, the UK people, whatever, the ones who were trying to get Harry's visa thing and all of this. These are the same group. Glad he's getting called out then. We don't need another Murdoch. Okay, look at what's that other one? The one that was sued, Fox News. All right, the Washington Post will now be tabloid news. Part 2, if you hire trash, you will become trash. Jeff Bezos just effed up big time. Okay, what is that here? Okay, so this is the story of that girl and things like that. So let me skip that. That's an ad. You know what? Let's go to the next one. Next one. So there's people still talking. People need to boycott the papers. This man lack integrity. You'll be found out, dude. UK trash tabloid being exported. Oh, well, Washington Post, I guess no integrity. Murdoch is at it again. Okay, does Will Lewis not understand? Okay, this one was still playing. Okay, does Will Lewis not understand he's not in the UK any longer? He's in for a rude awakening. All right, so, but the thing is that if Trump get in office, forget it. This is the reason they're starting to set their foundation. That's all it is. They're starting to set their foundation. So we need to put a stop to it. Okay, oof, the Royal Insider. This is the next tweet, by the way. Oof, the Royal Insider used the term "in good spirit" to describe Kate. That's not good. Prince Philip passed away 6 weeks after being declared in good spirit by Palace Insider and the Queen within 11 months. Alright, so there's that here. Oh dear, the Queen is said to be in good spirit after spending Wednesday night in the hospital. Wishing her well, since the phrase "in good spirit" is often employed when royal aren't in good health. I'm not laughing, but it's just weird. Alright, that's from Spottable. The Duke of Edinburgh has spent a 6th night in the Edward VII Hospital for observation and rest. Buckingham Palace has not issued an update on Prince Philip's health since Wednesday, when he was described as being in good spirit. Okay, so there's that here, 2021. The Queen is back at Windsor Castle in good spirit after spending Wednesday night in hospital for checks. Buckingham Palace says there's all of that. And this is another one probably saying almost the same thing. Royal Insider, it's unfair and untrue to say Princess Kate will not return for her role celebrity. Alright, so there's me here putting the storm is coming. It's coming. These are on PYTE. It didn't have to be this way. I can't believe some of the titles that I have for some of my videos back, I don't know what year. This probably 2022. This. It didn't have to be this way. The storm is closer than we thought. And there's that here. The warning out there. Don't be surprised. The storm is coming. And what was really funny about this, when I did this thumbnails, I put the UK here. This is the, how do you call this? The map of the UK, but I put the flag of it in there. Okay. And then couple weeks or maybe months later, I believe Henry VIII showed me this picture. And I was like, not me personally, but she tweeted it. This is her tweet back in 2021. Tell me this doesn't look like every movie when the bad guy is explaining his evil plan. The caption then captured my attention. It's William standing there. You see the globe behind him, and then he's from the UK. And then what I had here is the map, and then UK and the flag. That what really captured me, and it make reference to some of the things that I've said. Okay, there's that. Now a pattern of behavior, and William wasn't even giving update platitude and Normandy, just completely ducking the question. Oh dear. All right, so that's that. Let's go. Oh, I think they were asking him question about Kate. Next tweet. Okay, trial to take attention away from Kate, about whom we're not sure alive or not. Daily Mail, Prince Harry shouldn't plan on being buried in Windsor or in the UK. This is freaking ridiculous. These are headlines that were going on since, I believe, Friday or Thursday. June 6th. We are June 9th, 3 days ago. I just didn't record anything yesterday. And now all of a sudden I'm just recording. This is the third video. So where are they coming up with these headlines? Well, what are they wishing for him? This is very sad. All of this, oh my God. God help us. God help us. They don't mean well for him. Because what's happening here, they're trying to aim for, you know, the thing don't take place in January, I think it's coming. January or February. The phone hacking thing. Oh, so that was that. Shall I go into that? Let's go into it. Okay. I would think if Harry decided to be buried in the UK, it would be next to his mother on the Spencer estate. Maybe he's going to create his own. He doesn't have to keep on attaching with his mother. He could create his own so him and Meghan could be together. All they have to do is write it in their will and then people follow. Alright, so now the death wish for Harry has been expressed in print. The sickness in the UK press is revolting. The snub is not working. So is this the next club to bludgeon the Sussexes into submission? I mean, they try. They didn't say it. Now they put it in print. Before, it was, you know, the chase. What do you think the chase was all about? Alright, so now they're expressing in words. Okay, I'm sure he wants to be buried where his wife and kids live. Yeah. So they could easily access him. I don't think he wants to be buried in the UK because they're making it impossible. Alright, and he cares because focus on the missing Kate who may have already been buried. What a trash country. OMG, why are they even talking about this? It's so gross and unseemly. Prince Harry is not only a Windsor, he is also a Spencer. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Oh no, these people, baggage for God. This is why I said only God can protect Harry and his little family. Next tweet. So the reason I put this is that there was headlines that went out that the royal family will not be working. Why? Because they don't want it to be seen like they're interfering with the politics, the election that's coming. But what is he doing with Sunak? Okay, we were told the royals won't be taking duties during the election period, yet here's William right next to the Tory Prime Minister. They can't set him elsewhere, so this is 100% a choice. William hired Tory Minister Simon Case to sabotage the Sussexes. Alright, Tory will, and he ended up a very miserable man. It's written all over him. It's protocol to behave. I can't stand Rishi Sunak, but Prince William will have had no choice. But why shouldn't he be someplace else? Not actually sitting next to him. This event in particular. They said they're not working. So why are they there? But what was this about? I see there's people in military uniforms. Look how he's looking at him. Alright, if you could get your facts straight, that would be great. Okay, so what is that? I read the headline that she's making reference to. I know what she's talking about. Alright, look at the officer behind, looking at Will Meadows. Man, are you kidding me? The royal family, they have nerves. You got to give them that. I mean, they've been, well, like I said, they are actors. They're calling other people's actors, or they don't like Hollywood or whatever, but they are the pediment of actors. Running a country on lies and make-believe kind of things. Next tweet. So when I came across this picture, look at that Charles. And look at Princess Diana having a good time. And he looks miserable next to her. There's my comment here. Okay, this guy needs to take a few days or weeks, months or years to really ask himself what the F he wants out of life. It's a bit late due to his age, but before it's too late, what does he want to make him happy? He got the horse he wanted. He got rid of you know who. He pushed H out. He's still not happy. You're never gonna be satisfied. Charles was okay, so they're talking about this. You could read it yourself. Alright, one beautiful soul, Princess Diana. She deserves better than to be hated by the pathetic soul picture next to her. He looks like he's ashamed to be with her. Yeah. Okay, I don't want her, but I'm damn sure no one else will have her. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened to her. Unevenly yoked. She should have remained alive, but for marrying that dolt. Okay, look like Chucky is sulking. There's the heart here. All right. Now we are into D-Day. There's this here. I was looking for the picture where the first lady of French first lady was trying to hold Camilla's hand. She didn't want to, but the rest, I have couple tweets making reference to that moment, and Camilla and the French first lady. That's it, French first lady. This is why Camilla didn't want to hold Bridget's hand. LOL. I ain't never seen Charles look so happy. What in the name? Right in front of her. But the thing is, I don't know why she would be upset for. Does Camilla's position come with style and access to nice clothes? What's her excuse for always looking bedraggled? For someone undergoing treatment for cancer, should he really be doing that? There's the thing here. Wasn't there was a presenter who said he doesn't have cancer or something like that? She said it in a quick thing, trying to make a point, and said he doesn't have cancer. Okay, here, germs. I hope she washed her hands with a strong germ killer. You don't know where that mouth has been. Is that Camilla next to him? Okay, Bridget is so chic and sophisticated compared to Camilla. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Alright, so the main thing here is the hand kissing, and then the one where it's a video, I think. She was trying to hold was that horse face hand, but she refused. But okay. Next tweet. So now there's this here. They're holding hand. I'm sorry, but I love Patty, and there is zero chance they aren't shading Camilla with all this hand holding. Besties, US and the French at the foundation Louis Vuitton. Oh, really? Very interesting. Camilla looked like a fish out of place. Love this. Two old pedo hags, nasty. Wait a second. What pedo hags are they talking about? Not disinformation, black disfo. Okay, and what are you? No beauty, no class. Okay, these are... Where did that come from? What pedo? No one can tap the UK. Alright, like they say here, let's just black. No one can tap the UK. Okay, Jill Biden has brought class back to our first lady. Thank goodness. Oh, we said the same thing over here in our household. This is trolling to the next level, and we are here for it. This is... Okay, for a minute I thought that was an ad. This has been the best overseas trip of any presidency in recent memory. It took years to plan this commemoration. Viva la France. And there's the US here too, Canada and UK. It's been tour de force of history honoring the veterans. It had politics, fashion, and now it's even giving us divine memes. There's all of that here. He knows. They are both extremely cute women. Yes, older ladies can be cute. Love both their style. They took the job seriously. And I don't know much about the French first lady, but Jill Biden, there's one videos that I went and read some stuff about her education. I believe, I could be wrong, she probably still teaching. She's a professor and stuff like that. The French and Americans love to snark at each other, but when our powers combine, there's that here. First Lady Biden's shell pink dress with a simple black belt and a touch of black at the necklace give off classic Chanel of the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Madame Macron's dress and coat assembles is stunningly elegant and its simplicity, two genuinely powerful women engaging with the world. Alright, let's go to the next one. I don't know what this one is about. I didn't put a note next to it. Okay, so there's that again here. I guess only us Americans and the French show warmth to our allies, not the British, so we've been told by British media. Then again, the French are our oldest allies. They even helped us defeat the British. There's that. Okay, I got curious and just Google. Jill is 1 year older than Coho. That's the horse. I would have sworn the other way had at least 10 years on Jill. There's that here. Let's pause it. The French and the British have a very complicated past, especially with both countries' royals arranged marriages going back centuries for mutual benefits and housing abdicated kings with American wives. Yet they don't flinch and leave us hanging when we hold their hands or embrace. Alright, so that's an ad. Don't blame us all. Change is definitely coming on 4th of July. We shall see. Okay, I don't blame all of you. Harder times are about to hit UK, and the Tories have been less than honest with the public. I feel very sorry for most Brits because I can imagine how some of you will survive. I'm actually scared for most Brits, even the middle class. Alright, so there's more going on. That has to do with the election that's coming in July 4th. Of all dates, they pick July 4th. Maybe there's something going. Could be abolish the monarchy. Like I said, the institution who play with the press thinking that they for them, but there's a possibility. When you look at Sunak, Prime Minister Sunak giving Harry the okay to view the papers thing, I don't know, it might go the other way. Let's say if the Tory wins on 4th of July, they might go after the institution, especially with what's going on with Kate and all of that. Alright, so you just never know, but don't keep your hopes high though. They need each other. So we've done with the royals whatnot. So there's that here. They came for Dali, we write that down. So there must have been something. Maybe this is it. There's nothing loving about Dolly Parton's false gospel. Okay, so that was the thing here. It's a screenshot. Dolly Parton's false gospel isn't loving, is destructive. Nah. Dolly Parton is a very, not only she used her money, put her money where her mouth is, she helps so many charities I didn't even know. Okay, she's a millionaire with her music, and she's a savvy woman. Okay, she owned all of her music and all of that, so she knows how this business works. And then with her royalties and all of that, she used her money very well. Alright, so for this to come after her, this is why people was start pushing back. They came for Dali, we write that down. Alright, so Dali is destructive according to Erica Anderson because she doesn't hate gay people. Oh, so that was the whole point here. That's it. That's the entire article's point. Okay, I'm not even gonna share it, and I didn't even read it. When did the Federalists go full Christian nationalist instead of libertarian? If they come for Dolly Parton, I want to be part of Passy who rides out to get them. Dolly Parton is a national and international treasure of extraordinary values. That for sure. Well, I thought they were approaching rock bottom, but apparently they found the biggest shovel. Alright, oh hell no. For Christian, they seem to do a lot of hating. There's that here. So there's another tweet making reference to that again. Just in case some of you didn't know, that's what some of the conversation on Twitter. Okay, Dolly Parton is more Christian-like and has done more to benefit Americans than anything or anyone from the Federalists has ever done. Leave Dolly the F alone and concentrate on the depraved that y'all call journalists working for you. Alright, so there's all of that. There it is again here. There's nothing loving about Dolly Parton's false gospel. And then she's from the South as well. Alright, and then, she's not going with that narrative. Alright, she does very good work for those in need and encourage reading. Yeah, that's the thing that I was saying. Things I didn't even know she was helping. She's done a lot. Okay, Dolly Parton is a saint. She employs more Americans. She provides more funding for medical care. See, there they are. They're talking about it. Funding for medical cares benefit and educational benefit than some Republican-led states in the USA. That's for sure. I hate these people. There's all of that. A hashtag. Okay, so that's that. This is another hand holding here. Okay, this is how you do it. Always supporting each other. There they are here. Okay. This is extra. Okay, I'm done. Let's go to the next one, and this is my last one. I didn't record anything yesterday. Alright, so let's pause. Nearly 30 years ago, alright, so that's Holly Robinson Pitt. I've spoke about her before on PYTE. When her son got a job for one of those teams, I don't remember which team it was, and she was so happy that her son got the job because her son, I believe, is it HDHD or something like that? There's some issues with the son. He's a twin. The daughter is doing much better. I believe she's traveling somewhere. I don't remember the full story of it, but I remember talking about the son who got the job, and she tweeted about it, and I share it with you. All right, so she's retweeting when her husband proposed to her. All right. Today is our proposal anniversary. 28 years ago, my dashing quarterback boyfriend pulled up on my job in front of a live audience, took a knee, and this happened. I was shocked. There's that here. Alright, let's pause it again. Proposal ever 100. Anyone remember? It's funny, I missed that one. And I think that was Mr. Cooper or something. I didn't see that episode. Is that Reggie Miller? Okay, so let's watch. And I'll be putting screenshot. It's 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Of course, stars have star proposals too, and here's one that took place on the set of Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rodney Pete, Holly's boyfriend.
Oh my God, look at her face blushing.
That's NFL quarterback Rodney Pete, who's been dating series regular Holly Robinson. Holly had no idea that he was going to be there, or why.
Oh my God, look at her.
You know, they say a good woman is hard to find. And when you find one, you gotta hold on to her.
Oh my God, look at her.
You're the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I love you with all my heart.
Oh my goodness. Look at her. She looked like a teenager. Oh my goodness.
Yes!
Oh my God, she's blushing. She's blushing.
Of course, star.
Oh my goodness. Everybody knew except her. Yeah, saw it live. Did you know once he walked in, he was about to propose? Yes. Oh, she responded. Yes, but it took me a second to process why the hell he was there. Okay, I remember it. Well, this is the cutest thing ever. Love you both. It's his get out of jail free card. Oh my God. Okay, so there's all of that. Oh, some of the squad. Historic of Black History moment for the ages. There's that. I follow her. She followed me as well. Alright, so that's it. I just wanted to share that with you. I want to do a prayer for Harry and Meghan for their protection and security. Let's do that. Prayer for that is over there, and security. Let's see here. 7 powerful. Let's look for image. Let's do this one. Oops, what did I do? Okay, prayer for protection and safety. Lord Jesus, you are a shield over me, strong in love, heavy with power, shaped with hope, and gilded with truth. Oh my goodness. Okay, I will fear no evil, for you watch over me, you defend and deliver me, and this day, this hour, this moment, I put and trust in you. Amen. Alright, so I guess this is pretty good. Which one did I press? And then it went to that. So let's leave it as this. Alright, so that's that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And that's pretty much it. If you also want to support me, you could go on my shop. I have some shirts, design, cups, whatnot. Go check it out and see which one you like. And that is it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better